Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning Fatesworn DLC. So when we last left off, we'd pretty much gone through this giant ass castle, which originally I was just thinking, oh, I could just walk in because I've got like the major key, and then it's like, nope, you have to fight your way past it. But then it turns out that the what is it called? Predestined or something like that, whatever the fuck they're called. The bad guys, essentially, have basically got control of the place, using it to run experiments. So I'm just like, oh well, fuck you guys then, I'm just going to kill everybody. Of course, we're here to rescue Agarth, our sort of long-time companion from the main game, who sort of disappeared, and he's here somewhere. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure on that one. I'm not sure if he's going to be alive or dead, because I fought my way through all of this first half of the building. I'm like, okay, that's it. We'll get to him at the end, and then it's like, no. There's another building right here, and there appears to be a glowy light coming from on top of it. That probably isn't very good. But I don't know whether this guy's going to be alive or not. I'm hoping he's alive. But obviously, the character being alive implies that they got the voice actor back to reprise his role. Now, that's entirely possible. Voice actors are, you know, they're common. They do a voice here or there, and then they can always get called back to do it again years later. It does happen, but at the same time, I'm like, well, if they couldn't get him back, maybe they're going to kill Agarth off. And I don't want them to kill Agarth off, because I went out of my way to save his ass back in the main storyline, where he was supposed to die during this one bit, and then he didn't because I intervened. So, I mean, technically he's fateless now? Possibly, maybe. I don't know. Whether the world is truly fateless or not now is debatable. Because it's sort of implied to be fateless at the end of the main game, but they're sort of retconning in that it's not quite fateless. It's just like the weave, what controls fate is... Oh, are they summoning more Niskaru? Yeah, they're summoning Niskaru. Nope, not just any Niskaru, a fucking big one, right. Because of course. Woo! Okay, that was the wrong button I pressed. And again. I've got to remember what the buttons are. That's the dodge button. Ow. Ah, this guy's going to be really annoying to kill, isn't he? Ah, dodge too early. That's fine, I got it. Come on. There we go. These Niskaru guys were always so tanky. Yeah, man. Woo! I forgot you guys could do that. Gotcha. Woo! Tough. Nice. You again.
This is what all the fuss is about. After all the trouble I endured to bring you here, capturing your friend, imprisoning him in this tomb, summoning a Horinox, you still won't die, and now I must deal with you myself. Tell me, Faithless One, why shouldn't I simply pull your heart from your mouth and let you writhe around on the floor like a drowning fish?
Are you really the god of chaos?
Does it matter what I tell you? Will it change your mind about killing me? Yes, I am Telogris, though this vessel does little to exhibit my true majesty. This boy, this skin, he is merely the instrument with which I am able to cross into this world. He had a name once, but that matters little now.
Why destroy fate? Well, he's a god of chaos. I thought that would have been obvious.
Silly question.
Yeah.
Why not? I am the god of chaos, after all. I sow unrest, confusion, and havoc. Mitharu and I have spent an eternity in struggle, but there has always been an imbalance. Fate. It was Mitharu's clever trick, his way to impose order on a world begging for chaos, but no more.
Why Mithras?
The veil is weak in these mountains, has been for thousands of years. My guess is that those fool Irathi traveled frequently between this world and ours, weakening the barrier. Weak spirits. I will never slay enough of them to be satisfied.
Destroying fate will not free Amalur.
I know that, and you know that. However, the majority of this ignorant world does not. Amalur has and always will be my plaything. That is the very nature of gods and mortals. I imagine you have better understanding of that now, after everything you have experienced.
I'm giving you one last chance, pity become my peace. It's a really confusing thing, because on the one hand, I'm like, yeah, fate's a fucking dick. I hate the idea that your entire life has already been written, because then it's like, well, what's the fucking point? You know? I prefer the idea of a world without fate, where people are allowed to make their own decisions, but he's saying that a world without fate is nothing but chaos. I don't think that's true. I think a world without fate is more random. And yes, chaos by nature is random, but chaos tends to imply death and slaughter and, you know, that kind of anarchic chaos. Chaos is not necessarily that. Giving you one last chance, pity we can't make peace.
You are a fool to imagine we ever could. You are an animal. I am pure magic. Besides, peace is an illusion. Mortals are chaos animals. You cannot help but seek to kill me. Come, prove to me that you are worthy of that end. If you are truly the Faithless One, prove it to me. Show me the full extent of your power.
Okay, this is not...
Do not lay a finger upon me, child of dust.
Ooh, I don't like that. Okay, so this is...
a pathetic display. Is this all? Is this the might of the Faithless One? And they said the Faithless One was powerful. You're a disgrace.
Yeah, I figured.
After everything you've done, I expected more. But it seems I expected too much. Your friend Agarth will remain locked away forever. For I have the key to his deliverance. I took his life with me. Farewell, child of dust.
Ooh, Chaos Portal. Okay, well, let's have a mooch around then, shall we? And... so I guess he's not here? No, he's there. Agarth is literally there. But I can't get to him. So I guess he's not dead then, at least. That's something. As I say, I was kind of worried he would be, but... so, it is dawning on me, and I suppose I probably should have seen it before, but I get the feeling this is going very much like Oblivion, where we've got portals into another realm that are just popping up. And yeah, I think we're going like Oblivion. I didn't like Oblivion, I'll be honest with you. I know that that's like a fan favorite for some reason I've never quite understood. But I didn't like Oblivion very much. Ooh. Yeah, this is straight out of Oblivion. Just the Chaos Realm is just like the Daedra realm from Oblivion, and get the Oblivion gates popping up and the Chaos portals and all that jazz. Ooh, egg. And the portal seems to have vanished behind me, so that's not a good sign.
You're a fool, Faithless One. Predictable and safe. A true child of order. There is no escape from the Chaos Realm. The only way out is protected, clad in the same chaos magic that I am. It seems that destiny has finally come to claim you, Faithless One. It has been fun.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so we need to find a way to deal with that egg. The so-called Chaos Node. Yeah, if you look, it's got like that Chaos thing over its health bar. Okay. So yeah, somewhere there's like, I'm gonna get like a magical anti-chaos spell, or an order spell, I guess. Ooh, Chaos Essence. That's nice. That's a new one. I'll nab some of that while I'm here. Might come in handy. Maybe have to make special Chaos weapons. Okay, and we have exploding thingies. Yeah, you see, that's a problem. Because if I can't, like, kill him... Chaos Rod. Well, tits. It is mercifully a short duration thing. Sword. Oh, Oh, it's a Chaos Sword, huh? Alright. Rusty Chaos Sword. Destroy the Chaos Node. Right, so I'm assuming that means I need to equip the damn thing too. Okay, interesting. Oh, it's actually better than the one I've got. Holy shit. That's actually really good. Interesting. So yeah, not only is that just generally a really good sword, it allows me to kill chaos related things. That's nice. No! Oh, tits. That was a good looking sword. God damn it. Ooh, Chaos Thrall 1. Embarked on the dangerous journey into the very heart of Ishara, a realm of pure magic, putting your mind, body, and soul at risk to master the powers of chaos itself. Spawn a chaos damage zone when landing a spell on a chaos enemy. 50% damage resistance versus chaos enemies. Okay. So I'm assuming... Yeah, I've lost that sword. Well, balls. It was a good looking sword. I guess that's going to be the big plan now. We've got to work out how to do it. Hey Garth, you're alive. Thank God for that.
Consider me flattered. No one's ever worked so hard for my companionship. It's good to see you, old friend. I thought we'd freed the world from fate, but I was wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. So it seems our destinies are still inseparably linked, though I no longer have the ability to see it.
That's a different voice actor. You know, this whole time I've been wondering whether the guy was alive or dead because they couldn't get the same voice actor back. I think that's a different voice actor. It's either a different voice actor or the same voice actor who couldn't quite get the voice right again. I think that's a different voice actor, though. God damn it. How'd they arrest you?
It's been a difficult time, and I may have relied on old vices to see me through it. But I'm not proud of my mistakes. Lotus and his gang of fanatics found me in a somewhat compromised state. I'd slept the night in a bottle, as they say. They gathered up my old bones and tossed me in here with the other prizes. Sadly, they won't share their secrets with me. But I've drawn some of my own conclusions based on what I've seen. I recognize some of the other prisoners. People of standing. Names I recognize. I believe the preordained are kidnapping persons of influence from across Amalur and sacrificing them to Telogris. If my theories are correct, every death further damages the tapestry of fate. The deaths of those with connections and reach across the world, well, their deaths leave holes that are not easily repaired. Everything comes apart faster. Soon there will be no stopping it.
Good to see you too.
I have much to do, my friend. The situation in Mithros is worse than the Order imagined. Telogris and his minions are a threat unlike any we've ever faced, even Gadflow. There is no telling what might happen if the tapestry of fate unravels. Speaking of narrow escapes, how did you manage to free yourself from the Chaos Realm? I've never seen it done.
Well, yeah, some random person just happened to have a special sword that was just happened to be right near where I ended up, and just happened to be able to free me using this egg tree thing. A lot of very big coincidences.
A weapon? In the Chaos Realm? That's the first I've heard of anything like that. But I'm not always the most reliable source. Keep that blade close. I've got a feeling it's the only reason you're alive right now. Now, is there any reason why we're still standing around jabbering? Farewell, my friend.
Well, I guess we're leaving. Well, at least he's alive, even though he's now got a different voice actor. I'm pretty sure that's a different person. I'm disappointed. Like, of all the options, that was probably the worst. It's a shame, I guess. Yeah, so we can go off this way. Apparently you seem to want to go that way for some reason. Unusual, but I guess I can accept it.
Together again, eh? Let's hope.
Woohoo! Wow. That was one hell of a jump. I thought I see a chest on the map. Let's go get it. Alright, where are we going?
Come on.
I guess we're following Agarth for now. We'll do other stuff once this little section warms. Oh, we're going this way. Apparently we're going this way. Don't know where we're going or why we're going this way, but it's the way we're going, so let's do it, I guess. What the? Stuck under nothing there? Random. Oh, is it just this house here?
Okay. I think we'll be safe here. As safe as one can ever be from the preordained. They knew I was coming. As they know you are coming, they employ fate weavers like us to track and eliminate their prey. Make no mistake, Telogris is a true threat. But he's also an ordinary man, which adds some complications. Now that I am free again, it's vital that we continue with my mission. Otherwise Mithros and Amalur will be in great danger.
Ordinary man?
From the information I've gathered, the mortal vessel he inhabits was once a boy, a blacksmith's apprentice named Wolf. The boy's an innocent, just another victim of the god of chaos.
What was your mission?
I must get in contact with Skald Atlas, a former member of the Order. She's been keeping us updated on events in Mithros, but she's been forced to flee from her home. to find a new hideout from the preordained. Scold is the key to everything.
Let's work together like old times.
Well said. We're always stronger together, especially out here. Mithros is no place for lonely. I was on the trail of the blacksmith Scold Atlas, and the preordained got in my way. Scold has been out here for years, and she has answers about chaos weapons like the one you recovered, about our powers. As the weave unravels, fate magic is changing, and we're changing along with it. I'm not sure exactly. Have you seen the rifts? The tears in the weave? I see them, but when I try to touch them, nothing. The thinning of the barrier between worlds has granted us a glimpse of the other side, a chaos sight. I have very little control over it, but knowing you, well, I can only imagine. It's time to fight fire with fire, as they say. It's my theory that weapons touched with chaos magic will harm him. Of course, I've never gotten close enough to test it.
Makes sense.
I knew I could count on you. Telogris doesn't stand a chance. After this, I'll retire. Find a nice piece of farmland in the wolds, settle down. Maybe not. Scold's forge is hidden under the mountains, but she still needs to emerge for supplies and information. We should talk to Arella Axel, a smuggler who's said to make the occasional delivery to our friend the blacksmith.
Okay.
Good luck.
Alright, so we sort of roughly know what we're doing now. That's fine. So we got that, and yeah, that's where we got to go for you. I haven't been down to the Decayed Estate yet, but one thing I do want to do is my inventory is getting quite full. So I want to go through. Well, I want to sell anything that I don't want or need. I also want to drop off some of my stuff. Interesting. Right. Okay. So we got that. Yeah. How about that one? Yeah, those two up there. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll go to the place I always visit because it's got my chest in it. Assuming I remember where it is. Canna Rock. Yeah, this is my house, isn't it? Hey. Oh, no, I actually want that. Damn it. I forgot about that because that one... Assuming I can find it again. Where is it? It's called like the Compass of Fate or something. That is... There it is. Yeah, that actually gives me +1 to Persuasion. I forgot about that. So we don't want to get rid of that. Some of these things you just can't get rid of. Right. We'll work this out.
We've still a lot now. What is
Wow.
it that I can do for you? Widows spare you.
Nice. That was over 1 million gold. Rich pub for a small out of the nowhere place. Really? That's nice. Right. Okay. That's me inventory sorted. What I want to do now is go here and then go east. I want to see what the Decayed Estate is, because it's the only area of that little bit that I haven't yet seen. Just a dead end? Yep, looks like it. Just a dead end. Okay, fair enough. And along here? Also just a dead end. Well, okay. Had a feeling, but it's always worth checking because there could be a lore stone hidden up there somewhere, and those are, you know, kind of important. Alright. Let's see what's actually across here towards this Decayed Estate location. Good. And we got some kobolds. Because I guess of course we do. Ow. Ooh. Yep, there's a lore stone. Told you. And there's a whole bunch of Sons of Lads, of course.
Although Lyria is my patron, I have no need for a divine protector. I am my own protector. My knives are my prayers, and I worship with them daily. Yet there is a part of me that weeps at the defacement of this holy shrine, this beacon on a hill, the great temple of Mitharu. You studied there once, did you not? I visited you in your year of silence, and we sat in the willow garden, and I read to you poems from the Wharf Master's child. And though you could not speak, you could love. Now the temple is a ruin, and they say I have no soul.
You know, I've been hearing that woman's voice in a lot of these lore stones. It sounds like the other woman that you team up with. I'm completely blanking on her name. It sounds like her, doesn't it? I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering what her voice sounds like, but it sounds like her. Like she was like your partner before you died, quite literally in some cases. There's a vague implication in the dialogue that you two may have had a thing going on, where regardless of whether your character is male or female. Apparently it was written for the male dialogue, but they never bothered to change it for the female one, so that's fun. I don't think I want to bother going up there. As fun as that would be, that's the way down, is it? Guess we gotta go around for that. Can we go in here, or... Nope, just a locked door. We might be able to jump down there, though. Alright, let's try up and around here. Looks to be the right way. Drop down around. You know what? Anything is anything worth looking at. Gotcha. Yeah, it doesn't look like there was anything up here. It's just a place. I'm wondering if we're gonna come here for a reason later, because these circles seem very deliberate. So maybe we've got to come here because there'll be like chaos magic running loose or something like that. I'm gonna have to run around the place sealing up portals or something. Seems likely. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, we also need... yeah, we need to check up and around there. Because again, it's another circle on the floor, but strangely empty. So yeah. Did that have a 100% chance to force the lock, and yet it failed anyway? That's not what 100% means, guys. No, whatever. Right. Okay, so yeah, the decayed state, like, not a lot here to see. That didn't quite... I don't think there was anything in there, but it looks like it didn't quite clear. We'll go kill some vagabonds, why not? Okay. Yeah, the only one we left was you. Just a troll. Right, so that wasn't much there, but I feel like there will be later. I like this place. Excuse me, whatever this was called, the Tower Ruins. Yeah, I feel like these will be important later, but for now... yeah, for now we just go back to Gale Crossing and keep going forward. So we'll probably be going north from here. Right. Looks like we're going up here. fact, we're going to the pub. That's not a surprise, is it now, Agarth?
Hello, stranger. Go away. Leave a lady to her drink. So you're the pushy type. Let's see you shove a girl around without any hands. I'll start with the fingers. Bah, not worth the trouble. Don't know her. Get lost.
Right.
Welcome to the crossing. Back off.
Don't listen to that idiot.
Welcome to
Rothgarder.
Gale Crossing.
There is no Nightmare guest.
It's not a good time. Come back when I told you. I don't know any. Get lost.
Keep it quiet, but
It's not a good time. I don't need to do anything. You've got plenty of cheek coming into my village and asking questions, sticking your nose in my business. Stick it too far and you might lose it. Why do you think I know Schooled Atlas anyway? What? Agarth? The old drunk? Oh, you'd best be rid of that wasted relic as soon as you can. He's liable to get you killed. Listen, if you really want to know about Schooled Atlas, I'll talk, but it won't be cheap. Look for a cave up by the old windmill. I'll be there after dark. Come alone. Now, tonight. Hello,
Right. So this is either setting me up for a trap, or... Oh yeah, that's right. I can drop all those talismans off. Hopefully that'll give me a good bundle of cash. I don't know how much, like, specifically, but... apparently you're in bed for some reason.
Good to see you again. Is there anything quick? Give him here. I don't want anyone to see. Here's the safe travels.
Ooh. 1,772 gold. That's probably going to take a while, isn't it? It was 26, so 1,772 times 26. That's not, like, terrible. What is that? It's the 17,000. Yeah, it's a decent number. It's about 40,000, I think, all told. Oh, and we got a level up out of it. That I really do like. Now, I want to keep getting, yeah, these up. Go near a careful to reveal the location of connected rifts on the minimap. Ooh. Yeah, I just want to keep that going up for now. Excellent. Right, so now... Cave near the windmill. Well, here's the windmill, I'm assuming. Is there a cave near here? Is it this cave? It's also 6:26 a.m., so I gotta find a bed. I mean, I guess I could always explore. Actually, you know what? What I'm gonna do, I am gonna wander north and have an explore, and then when nighttime rolls around, because I can do a few side quests while I'm wandering around up there too. Kill a bit of time, 2 birds, 1 stone, that kind of stuff. Then we also got that murdered guy up here somewhere.
Like this snow?
Ooh, loading area. Wasn't quite expecting that, but that's cool. Okay.
Excerpts from the Quartinian by Benedict Ashman. Chapter 3. Clinging to Order. When the Empire fell, our tribes splintered, fleeing into the mountains in a bid to outrun the dead legacy of the Durek. We clung desperately to the tenets of our angels, to their teachings and hymns, to the promises made flesh in the Holy Codex. We sought to replant the seed sown by the divine. The flame could not be extinguished.
Ooh. So we're allowed in, are we? That's cool. So this is literally just the town. Awesome. Okay, we'll explore there in a bit. But there's a quest down here, which could be fun. Maybe.
Interested in a deal?
Oh god.
You don't look like preordained. Mitharan either. And sellswords are too smart to come all the way out here for the money. Chaos cults are bad for business. Listen, this may be your lucky day. My name is Ferrin Shaw, trader, opportunist, finder and dealer in lost things. I've come across a few items that may be worth something to a person as worldly as yourself. Glad you asked. Some people out here in Mithros don't know when they're staring a good deal in the face. Perhaps that's why they're still scrabbling away in the mountains. Recently I've come across an item of great monetary and historical value. A pair of gloves. And not simply any old pair of gloves. These are a part of Last Breath, the suit of armor worn by the executioner herself. You don't know the executioner? Well, let me be the first to educate you. She served the Crownhold royal family for years, the most influential general in the city's army, until she was betrayed by her own men. Donning a mask, she became a vigilante. Her first act of justice? Hunting the very wolves who had betrayed her. Everyone in Mithros reveres the executioner. She gave all of us struggling folk someone to look up to.
So she's Batman.
Fair enough. But understand, this deal, it's not for the gloves themselves. No, I'm selling the details of their location. Did I not mention that?
Of course.
See you around.
That might be a fun thing to have a mooch around for. I think that was one of the collections that I could indeed get. Alright. Oh, hello, Lawstone. You'd like me a Lawstone. Why is it just one enemy on the other side of this thing? What is it? Ah, it's one of them.
Chapter 5. We climb. Call us fools, but we sought safety in the mountains. Looked upon the stormy skies and icy peaks as a refuge. Skyward. That had always been the Mitharan way. Our vanguard, High Priestess Karina Graf, led us above the clouds, drawn by an otherworldly presence she believed to be our lost angels. But we found nothing. We found nothing.
So it doesn't look like I can get into the water from here, which is surprising, I guess. Looks like you can get into the water because there's clearly an island over there, but apparently you can't do it here. So we're gonna have to find another place to get into the water, which could be anywhere really. Okay. Oh, you see, now that's very much not good. I don't think I have another. Nope, I don't. Well, okay. Guess we're just gonna have to switch over to a hammer. Well, that was my mistake. I was not keeping track of my weapon. Can I repair it? I should be able to, technically speaking. Good. Excellent, very good. Really should have been keeping an eye on that. Woo! Alright. Very nice. Very good. Okay, so I have just noticed it has gone 4 o'clock, so we're going to take a break. We'll keep exploring, see what's what. I get the feeling we're heading towards whatever the hell this thing is. We've also got Crown Hold there to explore, and then we've got Crow Peak and Cinder Pit. Bearing in mind, we are just mostly killing time until we can continue with the main plot, but that'll happen when it happens. So, back in a minute, guys. And we are back. Alright, let's keep going up here. Oh, excuse me. Let's keep going up here. And we'll see what little area it's got, and whether it's actually something I can interact with, or whether it's something for later on in the storyline. Ooh. Yep, that's not entirely surprising. Okay.
Your soul is required.
Come on. Isn't that supposed to pull me forward? Because it doesn't really seem to be working very well. You guys are so tanky. I mean, I know they are, technically speaking, literally a tank, but... And down you go. Fine by me. Right, I'm going to take a wild stab and say the door is probably locked. Oh, no it's not. That's surprising. I kind of figured this place would be locked, and it's definitely full of bad guys though, so I think unless we're given a specific quest to come in here, let's not bother. Because otherwise that's going to take me a long time to get through a place I'm probably going to end up returning to again later. And hey, if there's no quest for it, then one area I don't have to go through. I'd be surprised if there wasn't a quest for it. Well, okay. Go to there. And then we'll check out the city. Ooh. We get a cinematic introduction. How spiffy. Looks like a few things dotted around here we can do too. That's nice. So this is like the big place, huh? Why is there a blood stain on the floor there? That can't be good. Okay. Very nice. So, looks like a couple of quests. Looks like this, that, the other. What's this, and why do I need to go in here? In. Why am I here? Obviously it's a quest. Which quest is it? Ah, Philomena Goodchild. You know what? Really?
That crook Ferret sure is selling stones again.
Well then, that was surprisingly easy.
Good day to you. What is it? Do you not see that my time is valuable? A good child's time is always valuable. Outrageous! Prisoners! I have no idea what you're talking about.
Guards! Guards! Where is the security in this place?
Hey, you attacked me. I guess we're doing this? You guys are very tanky. See, that felt a bit weird because it's not like we had to get evidence to expose her to the local establishment or anything like that. It's just like, no, we found a bunch of people in a cell and, you know, that was it. That was enough of a conviction, I suppose. Wait, that's a boat. I can... do we actually get to use a boat? That's a new feature. Oh, no, it's just a shortcut. I was like, oh, we're going to get to, you know, ride a boat around. Hello. Oh.
We're very close now, my friend. This narrative seems to imply that Mitharu was behind the emergence, that he alone ended the deep gloam. Out of the darkness, fate brings a dawn. Doorway open. The unbound path. Goodbye then.
I didn't realize that was there because it didn't show off my map, but okay. Is what it is, I suppose. I honestly thought when I saw that, I was like, oh, do we get to like actually ride a boat around? We can explore the lake bit by bit. No. No, nothing quite so fun. I suppose the engine wouldn't have allowed for something like that, which is a shame. So yeah, it's just like find a boat and that's the one you can take across the water, I guess. Yeah, kind of a shame. I would have preferred to be actually, you know, sail a boat around. That's personal preference, of course. But... Alright, what else we got?
Be safe.
Careful. We're still cleaning up the scene. It's a murder. City girl. Didn't have a chance. Her name was Nettie Blevins. She was the daughter of a high-born Mitharan lord. I'm going to have my hands full. They already took the body inside to the dock. All that's left is to find the killer and clean up the blood. Why don't you wait until you have all of them? You might not make it that long, especially if Cinder is on safety in numbers.
Huh. So there's a serial killer, is there? haven't we got an awful lot of vagabonds around here? Sorted. So much for all of them. Black Pepper Quarters. Why the hell do I need to go into there? Hunt the headhunters. Ah, okay. Well, that's the thing we can do in a minute. Alright, we also got a boat down here. Where do you go, I wonder? I don't know, but it looks like you're riding in the water a little bit. Ah, okay, so we've come back over to the mainland, have we? I see. It's weird how that works. Well, looks like we gotta hunt another headhunter in here, so big fight time. There were just so many people in there, I couldn't not use a fate shift to get so many people all at once. Also, those other ones seem to be stuck upstairs, so let's do some looting while we're at it. I kind of wish they'd all been on one floor, because then that would have been like... That would have been really good. Excellent. Can I open these up? Apparently not. That's weird. Why can't I not open these up?
Plenty of collaborators in our midst. Only wish I knew who they were.
Alright, so there's that. Another point into you for now. Alright, what do I want next? Next line doesn't hit for another 3 levels, which is kind of annoying. What do I want? What would I like to level up? There's really nothing here I want. I guess we can get a smoke bomb. Won't be terrible, but it is what it is. Right. Actually, no, let's not go sorting my inventory out yet, because I haven't killed everybody. We got some more downstairs, too. Hi, guys. Hmm.
Can't go out at night. The streets are patrolled by preordained.
I don't know how to open up these cages. Like, I want to let these people out, but it doesn't look like I can. Oh well. Hmm. So why can I not let these idiots out? Is there like a switch somewhere I gotta hit, or?
Can't go out at night. The streets are patrolled by preordained. Hi there. Len can't go out at night. The streets are patrolled by preordained.
Nope, you just can't let them out. That's really fucking random. Okay, well, it is what it is. I'm sure someone will show up eventually and let them out. Let's pretend that that's almost certainly the case, and that we're not just abandoning them to starve to death in, you know, a cage. I hope. And another one, it would seem.
You there! Stop!
Anyone left? Alright, close enough. Woohoo! Holy crap. That's a lot of people all at once. I don't think I've ever seen a house or even a location full of so many enemies that you can do that to. I will say that is something I feel like the DLC has done. It has definitely like put more enemies in like locations. Like I feel like they've upped the number of enemies that they like to put in one place. I think. It certainly feels that way. So that's nice. Alright. Well, that was good. That was a whole bunch of experience points there.
Our beautiful city has been infiltrated by outlanders. It's a disgrace.
Yep, pretty much. Still can't open up these boxes and cages.
Plenty of collaborators in our midst. Only wish I knew.
Mm-hmm.
Hello there.
Wow. Three tries at 66% and I fail every single time. Oh well, okay. We'll need to get that sorted soon enough. Okay. What's that? Ooh, great library.
Chapter 7, Magna Cortis. Unbeknownst to High Priestess Graf, she had been summoned, but not by the Arathi. The highest peak of the Eldrith, the mighty Magna Cortis, had tempted the adept, luring those special few who had been touched by the cyclical song of magic. These hallowed hills, these ancient canyons. Here, in the snow, the world of mortals and the world of gods lay together in a tender embrace.
Any place called the Great Library is bound to have something important in it. Might be someone with a side quest. Or could just be we'll have to come in here later to steal a book. Both are possible. Ooh.
I don't want to see you causing any problems. You understand?
Well, it would seem that there's a forbidden section to this library. Ooh. Anybody here look important enough I can ask a question to? You're just noble. Citizen.
Welcome to Crownhold.
Noble. Ooh.
I've rotted away in this library long enough.
Out of my way.
There is more out there, but only for those willing to take it.
Well, he might be important later. Maybe, maybe not.
Be watchful.
Ooh. Ooh. Well, how about that? Well, okay then. A couple of things to do. It is now nighttime, which means we do need to go back and see what's her name about the thing. But there's also a healer in here. And I kind of need a healer right now.
Come in. It is
Thank
nice
you.
to see someone who is not. Have a good day.
Cheers. Thank you very much. Nice, simple, cheap. I mean, 5 grand isn't necessarily cheap in the general sense, but for me, it is. Because I got, like, a lot of money. Right. Yeah, so it is up there. Oh, it's that place! Yes, I went in there at one point. I was like, what is this? This looks like it's going to be involved in a quest. It was. You can usually call that. Especially in this game. Like, I've said that before. I remember I was playing... Was it Outer Worlds? And I walked into a place and I was just like, well, this looks important, but there's nothing here now. We'll be coming back here later for plot. And there was. I think it was side plot. But it's just as likely to be one or the other. Alright, so what do we think? Trap?
If I didn't know better, I'd say this was fate. You managed to survive Madding Wind, but you will not escape us again. You are new to Mithros, old friend. Otherwise, you would have known to never trust a Relaxel. She can't resist the sweet music of gold jangling in her pocket. Now she's off in her smuggler's bolt hole, counting that coin. I am Lotus, War Chief of the Preordained. It is nice to finally make your acquaintance.
Come to Lotus.
Honestly, some people. I'm assuming that's the bolt hole he was mentioning. So, yeah, it was a trap. Because, of course, it was a sodding trap. It's always a sodding trap. Oh, God. One of the big night guys. I hate the big night guys.
Come to Tologus.
Die already. I grab a bunch more of these talismans. That's cash I can trade in for. And experience points. Like, I got a good, healthy, chunky amount of experience points with the number of talismans I dropped off. That should easily help me hit the max level on this. Which I'm assuming, as I've said before, got up to about 50, I would guess. Come on. Enough. Good. I'll take that. Definitely want those preordained talismans. Thank you very much. Oh, another one? Really? Stop doing that. staggered already, please? It's a little boring just having to hit you normally like this. Because you got way too much health. God, nothing has actually staggered this guy. He's been just completely immune to all that stuff. Whoop. Some bit of electricity usually. There it goes. Honestly. Okay, apparently we got 2 icons? 3 icons? What the fuck? Why do we have 3 icons? Oh, is you just gotta find where she is? Is that it? Okay.
If you want to know about our troubles, ask somebody else. Sure, I know her. Can't say I like her much. A cheat, no rules, no morals. She'll sell her own mother for a gold shaving. She stores her goods around town, in a few of the cellars. Slips in and out when no one's around.
So I guess we gotta talk to all of these people and like gather information about.
If you want to blow off
I was gonna say, obviously she's just hiding in the corner. No, that wasn't her. And I can drop off the amulet thingies while I'm here.
Sounds like there's been some action out by the caves. Stay clear. Quick, give him here. I don't want anyone to see. Morella? That old smuggler could be anywhere. Likes to wedge herself into cracks. Lurks in the caves under the village. If you find her, tell her to find safe haven elsewhere. We're tired of her kind of trouble. Mitharu bless you.
Hey. Looks like that's leveled gold. Because I'm getting more this time. Still, that was a good chunk of experience, I'm assuming. Yeah, a good chunk of experience. Keep that up. Should be good going.
Watch your footing.
If this is about the fighting by the caves, I want no part of it. What about her? Do you know where she is? Oh, you're looking for her too? Well, you know as much as I do then. She's got a small bolt hole around here, but I don't know where. Keep me posted.
Please tell me this isn't going back to the cave we just left. Because I could have told you that, but you wouldn't let me access the thing. Oh, it could literally be any one of these locations. Really? Wow, really? Why are there so many... Oh, or is it just like lots of entrances to... Ah! Lots of entrances to one single location, indeed. Looks like the southern end of the map. But it might not be quite so direct. What did I tell you? But it does look as though there's a lot of entrances. I'm just wondering if, like, any of the ones in the town are actually worth my time, or if the only one that's worth going into is the one in the cave. Interesting. You're back at the inn, huh? You know, I did notice all of these places dotted around here, but I didn't think anything of them. Also, this isn't the inn, this is that building that's, I think, accidentally called the inn. Although I could be wrong about that. So I think it's this one.
I'm getting nervous.
Yeah, it seems to be about the right one, if this is indeed going where I think it's going. So that's good.
I yield. I have nowhere else to run. Forgive me. Forgive my betrayal. I didn't know who you were. I didn't know. Schooled Atlas. She's real. I deliver supplies to her forge in the Caldera, Cinder Pit. She sealed the area with some infernal mechanism of her own design. I can tell you where to look, but no one gets in. I can't tell you much because there might be preordained nearby. Take this note, and you should be able to figure it out on your own. Please, don't kill me. I didn't know. Truly, Oh, thank you. I owe you my life.
Yes, you do.
You are gracious, fateless one. I will not forget it.
Okay. Ooh. Rather like that. Okay, that's good. Alright, not you, not you, not you. Right, so we've got, what was it, something... Gaining entry to Cinderpit, home of Scald's Forge, requires visitors to unlock a strange mechanism on Crow Peak. The mechanism can be unlocked by solving a puzzle using the 4 mysterious ward locks. Scald's always been a crazy one. She is overly careful, and she changes the entry code on a regular basis, but she gave a hint on how to solve the puzzle, taken from the old Mitharan creation myth. At dawn, the water was new, and all who looked upon it felt moved. Oh, excuse me. So first water, second air, third earth, fourth fire. Also got celebrated long into that first night. I don't know what it means. They must involve the positions and combination codes for the lock. I need to find a simpler line of work. Okay, well we can reference that again later on then, can't we? Well, okay then. Success. And that means we got to go over there, which is good because I was sort of vaguely heading in that direction anyway.
You're not safe here.
No, apparently no one is. Right.
Hello there.
Sneak into the doctor's exam room, recover gloves of the last breath.
Hi there.
Stay out of trouble.
Oh, trust me, I'm always out of trouble. It's whether or not trouble will stay away from me. Right, what's across here? Because I think this leads to... Yeah, this is that island. I thought, ooh, that looks fun. But then I couldn't get there.
Chapter 11. The Keystone. Crownholder rose from 3 generations of sweat and blood, of displaced dreams and mountain forges. Adhering to the forms of the Codex, we constructed an enclave of stone founded on the 4 primary essences of Amalur: chaos, order, nature and magic. The harmonic Cortinian. It was our lasting monument to those who protected us and taught us how to survive amongst the sins of this world.
Where do you go? You weren't there before. Oh. And there's a... what? Huh. Reigen Bahane. Sorry, I'm trying to get out of the menu right now and it's doing that annoying loading thing again. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, okay, you were definitely not here before, and neither were you. Really? Are you having that much trouble loading just because I did a little fast travel? Come on, game, you can do better than that. Come on. Now I'm worried if it might actually have frozen. Nope, 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 we got it. You, what are you doing? Come on. Be out here, the period won't stand for it, need to pass, otherwise they come down hard. Ooh, yeah, this is struggling like hell, isn't it? Okay. Why does he need reagents?
I'm a believer in the power of alchemy. It's my trade, my passion. But there's a lot of misinformation around what's possible and what's nonsense. Talogris is convinced that certain elixirs will boost his power in our realm, give him abilities beyond those of chaos magic. It's a madman's dream, of course, but I do as I'm told. So I spend my days collecting Vargas tears, the vital reagent for his restorative tonic. If you find any tears in your travels, I'll be glad to buy them from you. Saves me the trouble.
Okay.
Don't eat the yellow snow.
I'm going to take a wild stab and say that that's probably a... yeah, that's just a task. Okay. Alright, well, I'll tell you what. It is... yeah, okay. So yeah, it's... let's just warp back. I know it's not that far to go, but we'll warp back to the entrance to the town. And then we're going to take another break. Okay, so, yes, we are getting on. We're moving, like, along pretty well, actually. There's not too much of the DLC left to explore. We got bits of Crownhold, Crow Peak, and then Cinder Pit. And then it's mostly just a case of wrapping things up as we go. So, yeah, I guess we'll see what's what when we get back. Right. See you in a minute, guys. And we're back. Alright. Let's see what's next. We're going to finish off this little murder mystery thing. A few other things to do as well, I'm sure.
Stay out of trouble.
Oh, yes, I know. Right. So why do I have to sneak in there? Can't I just go in and look and say, hey, I've been tasked with investigating this apparent murder? Am I okay to be here? I don't seem to be complaining.
I know where you...
I don't know if I can get close enough to that chest to loot it. Alright, I got an idea. We'll come back at night. Because there's obviously a bed here. So we'll try again later, shall we? Alright, so that'll be good for later on. Let's... Yeah. And there's a quest here? Hello!
I'd give you a proper welcome. But the city hasn't been very welcoming lately. I'm Captain Coach, leader of the Crownhold's garrison. Normally, I'd be wishing you all the best in our wine and pleasure halls. But all of Crownhold has ground to a halt during the occupation. Roads in and out of town are blocked, strangling supply lines. Funny you should ask. It's our own men and women blocking movement along the mountain road. Deserters. They left the army when Telogris occupied the city. Now they've set up blockades to keep the preordained from receiving resupply. Only it's not only the preordained who use these goods. All of Crownhold suffers. Innocent families, elders and children. Something must be done. But I don't have the heart to face my own soldiers on the battlefield. It's not intentional. They're trying to prevent the preordained from getting what they need, but it's not working. Instead, the citizens of Crownhold are being robbed of food, medicine, and items for basic survival. I have the coin, but not the manpower. So if you're truly interested, I won't hold you back.
The deserters built their barricades along Crow Peak to the west. Be careful. You will face harsh resistance.
They are strong fighters. I trained them myself. Goodbye,
Okay.
stranger.
And we gotta go in here, which is... Apparently I'm not allowed in there?
Stay out of trouble.
Bank of Crownhold. Wait, bank? As in bank? As in money? Has anyone ever had banks before? Am I allowed in here? I mean, I'm not being told, hey, you should leave, so... Oh, that's okay, fine, I don't belong here. Yep, I'm getting that vibe. Didn't exactly make it very clear that that was the case, but well, is what it is, I suppose. Wait, have I gone the... I think I went the wrong way. Yes, I think I went down when I should have gone up. Okay, so we've got 2 quests in this town, and we can't do either of them because we really, really, really need it to be nighttime. So what else we got? Ooh. Okay, apparently we just walked into fog. Bit random. The armory, huh? Alright, what's up here? Why are there enemies up here? Ah, of course. Alright, let's get this over with. Good enough. Good enough. Definitely want as many of these talismans as I can get my grubby little hands on. So this is the Temple of Telogris, huh? Well, let's go say hi. You should be... Whoa. Ah. Well, I can't exactly say I'm shocked. Doesn't seem to be hurting me. But, okay, fine. Probably shouldn't risk it, because it could just be like on a timer and you just go and die at some point. So let's not do that. Oh yeah, one thing we did need to do somewhere around here. I could have sworn my old weapon used to last a lot longer than that one. Oh well. Well, okay. Let's keep it moving, shall we? I know for a fact I saw a quest down here before. There is. Don't know if it's going to be a main quest, a side. Well, it obviously won't be a side quest, but whether it's going to be a side quest or a.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! These are private lands. How many times do I have to tell you to quit scrounging around in my soil? Oh, never mind. You're not one of them. You look like a cultist, but you're not a cultist. Still, did you spy any of those preordained scoundrels mucking about out front? Digging around in my dirt? Pulling my crops? Maybe. Depends on the kind of help you're offering. If you mean my harvest, then yeah, I could use a hand. Something's been scrabbling in my fields, uprooting everything, tearing the place to pieces. It's gotta be poachers. Hungry folks from up in the city come down to dig my veggies, and the preordained steal my ember eyes. Like to smoke 'em. They're going to ruin my whole crop. Run me right out of business. My farm? Special? Why'd you ask? I'm certainly not growing and harvesting illegal reagents. Certainly not. Why, to suggest such a thing is slander. I have not procured, grown and harvested anything that goes against the city's farming laws. Nothing. Not a thing. Nope.
Subtle as a bulldozer.
I'm going to trust you, though I'll probably regret it. You can't trust anyone these days, not even the Crownhold Royal Guard. Maybe you should set a trap for these poachers, or use a scarecrow. You could model it after that Telogris creep. Ugly as hell, that one. Bye.
Oh. I can't kill these, can I? Fortunately, they killed themselves. It's not quite as fun, I'll admit, but still. Oh, hello, there's also enemies down here too. Another one? Apparently they blew someone else up. Sorry dude, apparently I was a bit on the slow side.
Good to see you.
Alright, I think you've got a little bit of explaining to do here, don't you?
Hi there.
Matharu bless you.
Critters? Honestly, that's shocking to me. Shocking. Why would chaos critters be drawn to my farm of all places? It's not as if I'm cultivating illegal chaos reagents on the property. That would be ridiculous. Ridiculous. I'll breathe easier knowing that the problem has been solved and the threat eliminated. And knowing that you'll keep our little transaction to yourself. Thanks again.
Be safe.
Right, well that was definitely a thing, I'll say that. Alright, so we've got... Oh, wait, where the fuck did you come from? You weren't there before! These bloody quests popping up out of nowhere.
Hello there.
Who are you and why weren't you on the map before?
How many times must I tell you? I have not seen the beast. But let me warn you. The preordained will never succeed in dominating the will of nature. If the wild fae must feed, they must feed. I do not care what your Chaos Lord demands. You will not stop the migrations. And you will not find Peaches.
Peaches?
Wait. Oh no. You're not from the court of Telogris. I should have noticed that straight away. I do apologize. Peaches. Oh well. He is a Cliff Barguest, a friend. I rescued him many years ago when he was a pup. I guess you could say we formed a bond. I fear for his safety, as the preordained have been ordered to clear the woods near the city. They relish a good hunt. Peaches and I have not seen each other for years. But I would hate for him to get caught in this culling. Would you be willing to help me locate his den? I would see to it that you're compensated. Chaos magic has intensified across Mithros, causing disorder in the natural world. The wild fae are restless and angry. Telogris hopes to eliminate the threat. He has sent his minions to kill any magical creatures that may rise up. I had a feeling you might. An experienced tracker is needed to locate Peach's current den, and I'm not qualified. You'll know him by his limp, and he has a stripe of white along his spine. Once you find him, I'll come to remove him from the forest. Hopefully I can find a new home for him elsewhere in Mithros. Hurry back!
Safe.
Good. Looks like we've got a law stone up there, but we've got to keep working towards... Hi.
Hi there. You found him? Oh no, he's injured again. Probably in an encounter with the preordained. We can't move him like this. I'll patch him up, but it's going to take time. Stand guard outside the cave, in case anyone comes for us.
Sure thing.
Hurry back.
Come on, die already.
That was too close. If the preordained weren't coming for me before, they certainly are now. It's time for me to leave Crownhold. I've been considering it for months, but this event has made it clear. Peaches and I will head deeper into the mountains, try and find a place of our own, away from strife, away from Telogris. We owe you our lives. Here is a small token of our appreciation, but I hope to one day repay you properly.
Fair enough. It's something. Ooh, pretty. Alright, well that's another quest done, scratched off the list, such as it is. Good enough. Right, lore.
Chapter 17. Hidden on a hill. Text continued by Winifred Ashman. For roughly 2,000 years, 3033 to 1049 BE, the Mithorans lived in seclusion among the highest crags of the Eldrith Mountains, adapting from lowland farming tribes into tough, resourceful craftspeople. They knew little and cared less about the outside world, always on their guard from the invasion that never came.
BE? What's BE? I don't know. Well, okay then. Oh, actually that's a...
This is it, the final lith. Hopefully it will provide some insight. We weave together. We emerge together. All mortal men, called to the unbound path. That language, it's so clear. It must be the tapestry of fate. This suggests that the patron gods created the weave to bring Amalur out of chaos. But how do these stones in this story relate to Miss Cross's necklace? For that, I will need to do more research. You may return the item to Miss Cross. Tell her about the inscriptions, about this unbound path. I have more work to do, but I do hope we cross paths again. Bye then.
Interesting. Unbound path, huh? I know I do need to go back to the city to do those quick quests, but I want to get a marker down somewhere. It would be nice. Oh, I don't think we're going to get one, are we? What is your number of enemies up here? Gotcha. Sweet. Oh, very nice. Alright, we got all that. Ooh, icy. That's very icy in point of fact. I know I've got to level up. I've got a few things I need to do first. Let's see, what time is it? 12:34. Damn it. There it is. Okay. Okay. We discovered Crow's Peak. That's fine. Let's walk back to there. Alright, so we can level up. Yep. Another point there. We're close to maxing that. We got you. We got... Ooh, actually, good question. What are we going to do for you? Because we're kind of out. I suppose you. And what are we doing on you? I don't know. Right, let's see.
Hello there.
Ooh, hello. Wasn't expecting this to happen, but okay. This is because it's like nighttime and they just attack you in the city at night. Nice to see the guards stepping in to help. Have I gone down? Yes, I have. I was like, wait, did I go down the wrong thing? Yeah. I have no problem fighting the Preordained because it gets me their amulets and that gets me money and XP, so I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Because I'd very much like to hit level 50, which, you know, again, I'm assuming that's the new level cap. I don't know if the previous DLC increased the level cap. I don't think they did. But I think because this one is specifically set, like, after, you know, the end of the game, I think that's a fair thing to do. Good, he's in bed. And there's someone standing next to him. That's very strange. Yes, indeed. Hello. Ooh, hello. So apparently...
Where do you think you're going?
Not going anywhere. Apparently they don't really seem to care.
You don't belong in here.
Yeah, so I keep being told. Yet no one seems to be doing anything about it. I have no idea what floor it's on. In like the basement or something? Must be. Alright, well, so where's the entrance to the basement then? Because that's also a bloody good question. That looks like just a dead end. That looks like it. Yeah, it must be upstairs because I can't see it a way to go like down. No, it can't be on this floor. It just can't. Oh, no, wait, there's a third floor. That might be where I need to look. Well, balls. That could be a bit of a problem. There's a lot of people very angry at me right now. Is this it? Ooh, there it is. Can I just leave? Is that a thing, or am I going to have to fight my way out of here? Because I'd really rather not fight my way out of here if I can at all help it. I didn't realize there was someone on the stairs. I have a potion of invisibility. That would be useful. Nope.
You there! Halt! Thanks for the donate.
Fair enough. I still got the thing I was looking for, so I don't mind paying a small fine. Oh goody, how much did that cost me anyway? I got what I was after. Not an issue. Alright, there was a lot of fucking people in there. Like, how the hell were you supposed to be able to do that? I don't know. Right, so now we can go back to what the fuck I was doing before, which is there. Over at Crow's Peak. Oh, blimey. Hey Garth, I wasn't expecting you here. Okay, so that's all well and good, but... just load. Come on, this isn't hard. I think the game's a little over eager to get back into it, because it's... right. Open the mountain road. We've got headhunters. Okay. Ooh. That's a thing. Or at the very least it might be a thing later. Doesn't look to be too much of a thing right now though. Looks to be just like it's going to be a thing, but it isn't. Are we gonna have to be like running around the world putting out chaos magic points or something at some point? Because it's got that vibe to it. And I'm going to assume this is a connecting point. Yeah. That goes back down to the... I'm assuming that connects to Tower Ruins or the top of this point. I don't know which one. I can't remember which one went where. But yeah, okay. That is what it is. Alright. You sure you want to do this? Guess we're going this way. Gotcha. Very nice. For goodness sake, will you just die already? No, I don't want to deal with a troll right now, thank you. Definitely not. Okay, well, by the looks of it, we've got to go up and around here to do a few things. Also, we've got to kill a headhunter there, but that's probably a sort of an up and around deal, sort of going around like that. Makes sense. Then, of course, we've got to go over there to do that in order to get through into Cinder Pit. And it's supposed to be in like a volcano or something? I'm not entirely sure. But, yeah, so we're getting on there. We're good. And we'll probably finish exploring what there is of the map. All as we go along. I think, yeah, that's good, but not great. So yeah, we'll be doing that. Oh, actually, yeah, whatever. Yeah, and we will sort of keep moving along with it. I don't really particularly, well, that's yellow, so we do at least want to keep that. That does remind me, have I accidentally put anything I'm not supposed to in junk? I may have done when not paying attention. I don't know, I'll have to check. Oh, actually, I did do that. That's... No. A few things. Right, so... We'll make a save, and then, as I say, we shall leave it there for today. So yeah, we are getting on well, I think. I don't know how much more of this there is left. I don't know where the story's, like, going, but I get the feeling there might be more to it. Like, if there's a whole bunch of Chaos Realm stuff, then that might, like, make things go longer than I thought. So this could actually be a longer DLC than I was originally planning, because this is already the third session. I was originally thinking 3 or 4, but this may actually go on for even longer than that. So, based on that, it'll be interesting to see, because it's quite good. It's good chunky DLC at the moment. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.